John, that was pretty well true to what the numbers tell us about Sydney all year. You have these starts, but you really keep getting better and better and better. You wonder what it would be if you do get a better start?
Yeah, it was probably, we thought we surged the ball pretty well early. We just got beaten probably in front of the ball and behind the ball. And so the common theme has been a little bit of that the opposition have taken their chances when they've had it and been able to score and kick straight, and that therefore, because we had doubled inside 50s. So we just, the last couple of weeks, it's the opposition taking their chances inside 50 early, kick straight, taking the ball cleanly and kick goals, whereas we haven't. And then therefore it sort of gets back to the start. But those opportunities, the opposition have just been better at taking them than what we have the last 2 weeks. So.
Also something about your forward movement, that sometimes you weren't taking the best options, or the best options weren't being presented until you have a guy who kicks 9 at the end? Yeah,
a little bit. There was a little bit of that. There's probably a bit more aerially. We thought we just got beaten probably both ends early on in the game, which cost us. And that first quarter, and then we started to, once obviously Joel started clunking in the second quarter, and we upped the ante a fair bit too with pressure in the second half around the ball, which meant that they probably weren't getting that clean ball going forward a bit, but that made a difference. I think our pressure in the second half went through the roof, which was what we wanted from the first bounce.
When you look at those tackles inside forward 50 that you guys had, that they put that pressure rating right up. Is that the thing that means the most to you?
Yeah, the whole combination of that it did. We started to. It was pretty slippery out there. We were just walking across the ground then. It was pretty slippery. So once we took some territory and we were able to bring the ball to ground and get after them, it made a difference. We were then a lot better at our front half footy. They just got through us a bit too easily in that first half, but it was on the back of probably mainly just loss of contest. And once we got that sorted, we're a lot better. Our clearance work was really strong.
Who's leading the adjustments that are needed there? Is that you and your group, or do you find that's a lot within your players who are understanding that they need to adjust?
Oh, the players are always they're the ones that get most stuff done. It's in every team. So we talk about it, but it's always about the execution. The players are always able to. So far, they've been able to adjust.
What can you say about Joel's contest tonight? I mean, it's rare to see a full forward take the game apart like that. Can you just talk about his effort and whether you saw that in him?
Yeah, it doesn't happen much, does it? It's nowadays it doesn't happen much, and well, first of all, it's so important for us tonight. His ability in front of the ball to be able to take the grab and be a big presence in front of the footy, but also to kick so accurately. That's such an important thing to do when you get the chances to be able to hit the scoreboard, which he was able to do. And you can see the team rising because of the confidence it was giving them to go forward and see that type of contest. They've been really good when you look at their stats defensively, particularly one-on-ones, and so we came in tonight thinking it was going to be a bit of a battle that way, because they've been actually quite strong defensively. Average goals against and contest one-on-one battles inside their defence, they've actually been really strong. Pardon me. So, for one of our key forwards to do that was just a fantastic effort. It was, a real credit to him.
What could a game like that mean for a young forward like him?
Well, it just shows you that he can, he launches the ball, he can be clean, he's good on the ground, he's a good athlete. He's added that to his component this year. He's been able to play out full games and have a real impact. And he's just after that consistency now, and that's been a real credit to him, that he's been able to keep working on his game. He's got a great balance. He knows when to have fun and have a laugh and lighten things up. He's really good at that. But then when it comes to the moment to compete, he's been able to cross the line and get into the competitive mode really well, and make a big presence in our front half.
Did he question the decision to have a bit of a rest late?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He might have looked up, but it's all right. Just sit down. We want him available. Once we had the game won, he was important. Important for the team that he looked after him, and we got him into next week.